In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, bold, and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
क्या चल रहा है?
क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट।
बताना तेरा सीक्रेट।
100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं,
स्मूथ लाइक बटर।
ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, bold, and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
क्या चल रहा है?
क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट।
बताना तेरा सीक्रेट।
100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं,
स्मूथ लाइक बटर।
ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, bold, and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
Hello and welcome to the CSC Inter-Club T20 Cricket 2024 Saturday Club Day. SATC take on RCGC. Shankala starts off. Shesh plays it away for a single. Hello. 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 So that's the end of the first over. RCGC are 4 for none after 1.
Hello. Hello.
So Prashant Malhotra picks up his first wicket. That of Arjun. And Vishesh Soni comes in to join Vishesh Agarwal. 6 for 1. RCGC after 1.5 versus Saturday Club, who won the toss and chose to bowl. Prashant comes in once again. And that is missed by the keeper. Should hold up. And that'll be a couple of byes. Two gone, 8 for 1. Nishant Kalra started off well. Keeps that close to the stumps. Vishesh plays it away. Disciplined bowling to start off with from Saturday Club. They won the toss and chose to field 15 over match. They have already won their first against BRC on day 1 of the Interclub T20. Swing and a miss. Well kept by Mahir, who we might see with the ball later on. Vishesh Soni trying to get off the mark. And plays that just away from the point fielder, but there is protection in the deep. Agastya will tidy it up. Ten up for RCGC. And that is an inside edge. How is that missed the leg stump? Nishant Kalra is not too sure. Not much luck when it comes to wicket so far at this ground. Nicely tidied up there by Adarsh. Still no boundaries for RCGC. They need a few of them in the power play. Bit of an away swinger again from Nishant, who prides himself on his new ball bowling. Last ball of the third. This one keeps low, well kept by Mahir. Just 3 of the over, 3 gone, 11 for 1. Prashant Malhotra will continue. 20 wickets for him. +1 getting Arjun to start things off in this innings. Got a good bowling lineup, Saturday Club. That is shot and pulled away by Vishesh Agarwal. One bounce into the fence for 4. And they need a lot more of those. That'll give the RCGC batters some confidence. Too short from Prashant. Needs to bowl a slightly fuller length. That's more like it, flicked away by Vishesh, who's looking good. Rohit will keep it to 1. As I said, a good bowling lineup. There's Prashant and Nishant, then Mahir, who might take the gloves off and bowl. Agastya, Joyjeet, Rohit. Amit can bowl as well. Oops, that has bounced quite a bit. Luckily for Mahir, he stops it from hitting his face. That is a bit dangerous. Yeah, it's time to step back a bit. Mahir, a very good fielder. And that's why he's donning the gloves. Doesn't keep too much. But Vishesh has started off well. 12 of 8. Shot once again. He's lucky that Vishesh doesn't get a hold of that again. Well kept by Mahir. Slightly back now, because there is a bit of extra bounce, a bit of bite in the surface. Shot again. Lucky he doesn't latch on to it. So good comeback from Prashant after conceding a boundary in the first ball of the over. Nicely played again by Vishesh Agarwal, straight to Agastya, who lets that go through. That's alright, it happens to everyone. And then not the best of throws, but it's 4 overs, 19 for 1. RCGC moving along slowly. Nishant Kalra continues, targets the stumps. A quick single taken. In fact, they might have decided not to take it. Either way, it is Vishesh on strike. The namesakes batting together. And Prashant and Nishant keeping it shant with the ball. Straight down the ground by Vishesh Soni. This time they will take it. Good fielding by Rohit. Vishesh Agarwal on strike now. Plays it away to the leg side. Well fielded by Amit Agarwal. The intent is better from RCGC. Arjun, who got out, is also a very attacking batter, having shared a few partnerships with him. I can vouch for that. Couldn't get off the mark today, but that's okay. Rather couldn't get going with the bat. Nicely played away by Vishesh Soni again. Harsh Sehgal is there. He's also another bowling option. This is a decent throw, and that could be gone. Did he ground his bat properly there, Vishesh Soni? I'm not too sure. Harsh Sehgal has a good arm. Oh, he might have just made it. It's going to be very tight. It's up to the third umpire. We'll have to take another look at it. And it has been given. Vishesh Soni has to depart. Harsh Sehgal gets the run out. It was one run too many. Gushan Grewal comes in. That is Harsh Sehgal who got the run out. Just a chill guy getting a run out. Gushan goes for the drive. And Nishant Kala not getting a wicket himself, but putting the pressure on and leading to a run out. Not conceding a boundary yet. Gushan, a very talented sportsman, plays golf at a high level and football as well. Flicks that away and gets off the mark. Not gonna take on Harsh once again. And that ends the fifth. Power play is also done. 23 for 2. Agastya Agarwal, another talented cricketer, currently playing first division, did well in the T20 yesterday, comes in for Saturday Club to tighten the screws even more. 10 overs to go, projected score 69. RCGC need to get a competitive total here, at least 85-90. With the batting firepower that CSC have, that might not be enough anyway. Nicely bowled by Agastya. This one was slightly straighter. Gushan playing after a while, but was looking good with his first few shots. Goes for the big heave and Agastya picks up the wicket of Gushan. The third one falls for RCGC. It was a straighter one and missed the sweep. Next batter is Kritin Junjunwala. Vishesh Agarwal on the other end needs to bat as much as he can. Another dot ball from Agastya. And another great pressure. As I said, he's come on to tighten up the screws and not allow any loose balls for the batters to get in. There's the arm ball. He's asking the question. Was more of the slider or the cannonball maybe. And it's been given a wide. So it did not strike the pads. A bit of dew on the surface, which means it's tough to bowl those sorts of deliveries, but Agastya has those up his sleeve. Straight a line to Vishesh. It's been a good over by Agastya. This is the last ball. Harsh might come into bowl soon, or maybe Rohit. Bowls a straighter one. Was that wrapped on the pads? I think it was, and it's given absolutely plumb, and Agastya gets an easy wicket, a double wicket over for him. 26 for 4 after 6. And as expected, Rohit Handa will bowl the next over. A shout out to Raft EV, sponsor. Beautiful red EV, which is just outside the ground. Rohit to Vishesh. Somehow that's missed the stumps. Inside edge onto the foot and then away from the stumps. Very close to getting a wicket with his first ball there. Rohit loves to play with a smile on his face. A seasoned veteran. Also, fun fact, a very good goalkeeper in football. Akash Agarwal, the lefty, is the new batter. Oh, a quicker one from Rohit, who is a pace bowler, a medium pace bowler. Has been all his life, but switched to spin. It's a bit of fast spin. It's more an adjustment to the run up. Akash plays it. Harsh goes for the dive but misses it. Just mistimed that one. So Akash gets off the mark. Vishesh is the main man in this batting attack. The idea from CSC is to last ball of the 7th. Nicely negotiated by Akash. Great over from the Agastya comes in for his second over. Loopy delivery. Vishesh plays it straight to Nishant, who stops them from taking a single. Cut away. But straight to Harsh's hands. Either side of him, and it could have brought out another one of his dives. Vishesh trying to get a boundary. Heaves it away towards the leg side. But there is protection. Prashant will tidy it up. Good throw from him as well. That's a full toss just away from the catching cover which was inside the circle. And that's why Agastya is looping that up, hoping that there was a loft into the fielder's hands. And this is the main wicket for CSC. If they can get Vishesh, might be practicing the carom ball here. Yes, he does load it up. It is the carom ball. It's swept away by Vishesh though. Only as far as Prashant. And that's missed by Mahir, but good backup. Nicely bowled again by Agastya, but I think it was missing leg. It was a straighter one again, which he likes to bowl to the lefties. 8 overs gone, 32 for 4. Rothanda will continue. 15 over match this one because of the delays on day 2, or rather on day 1. As he cut away, had a bit of rainfall this Saturday, and that's why this game, which was supposed to be played on Sunday, is being played today. But the weather has cleared up, and Vishesh is on to 19 now, out of his team's 33. Playing a captain's knock, but he needs some help from the other side. Can Akash help him a bit? Plays that down the ground. That's what he needs to do, just rotate the strike. Deal in singles for now. Vishesh can get the odd boundary, and they can try and get towards that 80 mark, which I mentioned earlier. Nicely bowled by Rohit, losing that angle around the wicket. And he is so tall, he gets that bounce. Mahir does well to collect. But it is a speedy ball, and that's what I was mentioning. You just get into the gap and you can get a boundary, but very well fielded by Adarsh, and as I say that, it's overthrows. In a hurry to get the ball back, but unfortunately for him the throw was away from Rohit. Vishesh up to 21 now. There's no retirement in this format. You can bat as much as you want, as long as you want. And that's nicely played away by Vishesh. Over the fielder's head for a boundary. He's been looking for that sweep shot, and that one had enough to go over the head of Amit Agarwal. Nicely played away, getting him to 25 now. If it was the T50, he would have to retire, but it is the T20 competition, although it's a 15 over game. If he bats another 6 overs, then RCGC can put up a fighting total. Playing a calculated knock so far, the skipper. Played away again. Should be a fielder there. Prashant does a good job. And that'll end the 9th over. 41 for 4. Agastya back in. This is his final over. 2 for 6. Great figures. Going for the carom ball once again. And nicely played away by Vishesh. Takes some chasing and that goes all the way for 4. Not easy on this outfield. And Vishesh gets another boundary. A slog sweep proving to be a very important tool for him. What can Agastya do to change it up here? Rolls it slightly back of a length, so it's not in his hitting arc. And moves on to 30 now. This is a great innings from the skipper. Akash Agarwal doing a good job. Needs to just give the strike to Vishesh for now. And Saturday Club have realized that there is a bit of momentum shifting RCGC's way. Taking a bit more time and care setting the field. That's nicely played away by Akash. But there will be a long off in place. Jayajit is there. And that is superb running. And unnecessary from Mahir. This is the pressure piling on now. CSC are in control of the game, but RCGC building up a partnership here. Projected score 76. I said 80 will be the minimum they need to at least push CSC. Slower through the air now by Agastya. Played away for another single. Akash Agarwal also chipping in now, doing his job. Vishesh on 31. Cuts that away. Cuts it really nicely, but straight to Harsh's hands. Eight of Agastya's over. Goes for another big one, but will fall short of Joyjeet. That's 50 up for RCGC. Oh, they tried to take a second of JJ, which was not the best of options. I think that was a direct hit, but did Agastya stop it? But either way, RCGC doing really well. 10 overs gone, 51 for 4, considering their slower start. As expected, Mahir takes the ball. Slightly short, and Agastya takes the gloves. They do a swap. Agastya has kept in the past, so he will be comfortable with it. Akash plays it away straight into the hands of Harsh Sehgal, who isn't going to drop those. So Mahir comes in and breaks the partnership. He was wanting to make him cut. Did exactly that. Straight to the hands of Harsh. Akash did a decent job. But it's all about Vishesh. 33 of 28. Need to get him on strike as much as possible. $51 for 5 with Siddhant Agarwal coming in. Nice loop on that from Mahir. Siddhant gets off strike. Now Vishesh Agarwal, will he go for the slog sweep even though it's against the spin? Mahir will not spin the ball too much. He will angle the ball into Vishesh. Might make it even easier to sweep. It doesn't go for it. Very well bowled by Mahir and nicely fielded too. Slightly more comfortable, I would say, without the gloves on. And then he goes for the sweep. And they will stick to 1. It was there to be hit. Now the projected score 73, 4.1 overs to go. It looks like we'll need a change of ball. Last ball of the 11th. Siddhant on strike. Cracks it away to long off. Just 3 of Mahir's over. 11 gone. 54 for 5. Rohit Handa continues. Was that an edge? Totally missed by the keeper. That's a good throw. Very good throw from Adarsh. Almost hits both stumps as well. .55 for 5. 5 balls to go in the 12th. Vishesh will be looking for a few boundaries now. He smashes that away into the cover region. That will be a boundary. Easy pickings. It was short and there to be hit. Races away to 38 now. And goes for another big one. Will bounce in front of the fielder. What an innings this has been from him. The intent has been good. And he's giving RCGC a fighting chance. Swing and a miss from Siddhant, who's trying for a big one himself. And Rohit just keeping it away from his hitting arc. 4 boundaries in the innings so far. All of them from Vishesh. And that's an edge. Will go straight to short third. Adarsh. This time with a poor throw. And they will come back for 2. Another decent over, 8 of it. Siddhant goes for another swing. This was a slower one from Rohit. No run taken, 12 gone, 62 for 5. Mahir comes in for his second over. Already picked up 1 wicket. Vishesh comes down the wicket, hits it over cover. Another fantastic shot by the captain. Getting himself to 3 now. And it has been a great stroke making innings from him. How about that for a shot? Down the wicket, over cover, inside out. That's how you get to the boundary. Comes on the wicket again, and this time goes leg side. That is huge from Vishesh. 10 runs in 2 balls. And he is putting up a big fight. It's a late one, but it's an individual knock of brilliance from Vishesh. Made it into a full toss. It wasn't too bad a ball. And struck it. This time over mid wicket for 6. Taking himself to 49. Pressure on Mahir now. And that is 50 from Vishesh Agarwal. What a wonderful innings. 35 balls, 5 fours, 1 6, strike rate of 142. When the rest of his side were crumbling, Vishesh puts this innings back together and gives RCGC a chance. 15 balls to go in the innings. He can get a few more runs. Siddhant has to just play second fiddle here. He goes big as well. And he proves me wrong. That is a huge hit from Siddhant. Forget about second fiddle. That is a first class shot. It was there in the slot. A big swing from Siddhant and a big 6. Very expensive over now. 17 of it. And that's a poor ball from Mahir once again. Did it strike Vishesh? Or rather Siddhant? Or is it a wide? We'll wait for the umpire signal. Leg byes, he says. There's Vishesh, 142. Superb innings. Mahir getting the dose of Vishesh's wrath. Be targeting down the ground once again. Mahir might have to go short and wide. He goes wide and short. Exactly. And slow as well. Exactly what you needed. Harsh tidies up. We might see him bowl the next over. 30 runs of 16. Great partnership. RCGC have made a good comeback to this innings. 2 to go. 81 for 3. 81 for 5 rather. So Prashant has 1 over remaining, so makes sense that he comes back into the attack, but he is up against a Vishesh Agarwal who is on the prowl. And Siddhant, who's also struck one big. I thought 70 or 80 was good. They've got to that. Now with 2 overs remaining, can they get 20? Take it to 100. Never know what can happen after that. Amit Agarwal, the skipper, feeling a bit of the pressure. Vishesh on strike. Comes on the wicket, cuts it away. But straight to the hands of the fielder. Will be a single. Siddhant on strike. Goes for another big one. There is a deep cover in place. Vishesh on strike again. Shot pulled away very nicely. But there is protection. It's Mahir. Unnecessary hard throw from him. Prashant does well to stop it. He's doing well to prevent the boundaries. That's what you need at the end of the innings as a bowler. Siddharth crunches it again. That'll take some stopping. And that won't be stopped by long off. Brilliant shot from him. He races up to 16 now. Wasn't too bad a ball, but he struck it with a lot of power. Raced away on this quick outfield. And that's the boundary they wanted. At least one from the over. 7 of 5. 7 of 4 balls actually. What a comeback this is from RCGC. In the block hole. That's more like it from Prashant. Will they come back for 2? Joyjeet has a good arm. And there was a slip from Siddharth. I think that helped Vishesh. I don't know if he would have made it back with JJ's arm the way it is. And Vishesh needs to be on strike the way he is hitting the ball. But take nothing away from Siddharth. 17 of 11. Last ball. In the slot, but I think he might be slightly tired now. He will keep strike. Another good over from RCGC. 1 to go, 90 for 5. Final over, Mahir comes back in. Got hit for quite a bit in the last over. Vishesh goes big again and looks like he's got enough on it. Another 6. Taking it to 96 now for RCGC. Is Mahir the right option for this final over? Someone like Harsh Sehgal not bowling today. Making it into a full toss. Mahir's got to bowl a little quicker and wider because Vishesh is coming down the wicket easily. He goes for another big one. Another maximum from Vishesh Agarwal. This is incredible batting. 51 partnership. And that was in the slot again. Wonderful shot. Taking it to 102 now. The innings of the tournament so far. Innings of both the tournaments if you combine the T20 as well. Clean hitting from Vishesh. 2 and 2. Goes for another. Hasn't got enough on it. They will stick to 1. Mahir will breathe a sigh of relief. He doesn't have to bowl to Vishesh for this ball. Siddharth Agarwal though has also hit him. Where does he go? In the slot again, and Siddharth cracks it. Straight down the ground for another big one. This is fabulous batting from RCGC. Siddhant has come at the end of the innings and has played a blistering knock. 23 of 12 for him. Poor bowling from Mahir. 1 for 40. Everything in the slot. And once again, straight as an arrow. No chance for JJ. Another 4. This is turning out to be an incredible comeback from RCGC. At one point, even 60 was looking tough. But Siddhant and Vishesh, the Agarwals, have played a blistering knock. 66164. That's the helpline number. He goes again. This time towards the offside. There is someone there. They will not come back for a second. Incredible batting from Vishesh. 67 for him. 28 for Siddhant. And RCGC have made a match out of this one. 114 for 5. They have done a great job, these two. What an innings from Vishesh. And Satsi need 115 from 15 overs. হিসেবে কিছু হচ্ছে না, আসতে হবে তো।
তখন আমরা বাইরে খেতে গেলাম, চাটা দেরি হচ্ছিল বলে বললাম একসাথে এক করে বললো এখানে ফোনে তারপরে চাই ওখানে দেওয়া যায়।
आगे 4 समय
नहीं हो रहा है।
हाँ हो जाएगा, मेरा नीचे डालने होगा, मेरा एक काम है। कहाँ से लिया ये? बाहर से? So Saturday Club require 115 of 90 balls. And Vishesh Agarwal fresh off a wonderful innings. Bit of a floated full toss from Vishesh. And Agastya plays it away. Agastya opening the bowling. But if there are a few half volleys, then Agastya can get it away. This is the innings for him to step up with the bat, play a long innings. Comes down the wicket. That swings into the pads, but it was going down leg. 7 fours and 5 sixes hit in the RCGC innings. It was a treat to watch. Vishesh in action. Siddhant as well towards the end of it. Getting a quick fire, 25-30. Looking to get the wicket of Agastya. Inside edge, it's swinging a bit as well. Momentum is with RCGC. Because when you finish an innings like that after being 55 for 5. Then you carry a certain confidence into the next innings with the ball. 112 of 85. It's not that easy. Still have to make the runs. And that is a fantastic first over from Vishesh. Picking up where he left off. 1 gone, 3 for none. There's Siddhant happy after his blistering knock. And Akash Agarwal will share the new ball with Vishesh. 5 overs of power play in this 15 over game. Agastya and Nishant will look to make the most of the power play. Bit of left arm pace. Within the wide line. Short but didn't bounce enough for Agastya to play it away. Got a couple of hundreds in the second division last season. Had a good year playing first division now. Agastya knows how to play a long innings. And that one kept low, but Agastya plays it really well. Very well fielded too. RCGC are up for this challenge. It looks like Akash has hurt himself after that ball. Is it a hamstring? No, that's not looking good. Not sure what the issue is. He will get a bit of treatment. Hopefully he'll be fine soon.
क्या चल रहा है?
क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट।
बताना तेरा सीक्रेट।
100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं,
स्मूथ लाइक बटर।
ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors.
So Akash is all right. Hope he can continue. Needs to push through and at least get this over finished. Agastya waiting to pounce. He comes on the wicket, flicks it away. Just a single. Nicely bowled again. This is a solid start from RCGC, trying to put the pressure on with the ball as well. Last ball of what has been a good over, with an injury in the middle as well. Another good delivery. They will get a single. Just 7 of the first 2. Vishesh will continue. He is in the flow. He could play cricket all day long today. 67 not out. Now a good start to this bowling innings. Nishant Kalda on strike. Flicks it away. Good bit of shape on it. Gurshan behind the stumps, doing well to stop that. And he gets Agastya as well. Vishesh Agarwal is having the match of his life. A beautiful delivery to get the danger man. He cannot put a foot wrong today. It looped in. It didn't come towards Agastya as well as he would have liked. Took the top of his off stump, and that is a big wicket. 8 for 1 after 2.2. Mahir Bhatia comes in, they're asking the question. Not out, says the umpire. Mahir fresh off the back of a match-winning 41. Man of the match performance versus BRC. And that one was hitting outside leg. Vishesh steaming in once again. Mahir goes for it. It's over the top. Just a single perhaps. What an over this has been. Nishant on strike, stays low, plays it away for another single. Great start from RCGC. There are some big hitters to come in this CSC lineup, but they have started off really well. Last ball of the third. Nicely bowled again, good shape on it. And that ends the third. 11 for 1. Akash will continue. Question is whether Vishesh will bowl his third over or not. He's in the flow. His body's warm. He might have to. Swing and a miss from Mahir. Was there to hit, but it slightly drifted away from him. Now RCGC are putting the pressure on. Nicely bowled again, it's in the air. It falls short of the fielders. A bit of extra bounce on it. Akash swinging it away from Mahir. Can he bring one into Nishant and get the LBW into play? It's all happening with the new ball here for the RCGC side, who were in a spot of bother around an hour ago until Vishesh Agarwal took the game to CSC. Nicely played away by Nishant, away from the fielder. This could be the first boundary. I don't think it'll go all the way actually. And guess who it is? It's Vishesh again. He's doing everything today. And they come back for 3. That one will have to be re-bowled. Akash comes back with it. Nicely flicked away by Mahir. But again, finds the fielder. Boundaries tough to come by. The way RCGC have started with a disciplined bowling performance. Oh, brilliant delivery from Akash. It was not there to cut. That's a better shot from Nishant. He realizes that this one is swinging in. It looks like you can cut it. The first line of the ball looks like it's going to come wider of the stumps. But then it nips back in. Amazing bowling from Akash, who has put aside his injury scare and is working his magic with the new ball. Last delivery of the fourth over. Oh, that's a poor one. Gulshan just about gets a hand to it. Again, the last. And Nishant plays this down the ground. It's a good shot. Will be stopped by Siddhant. 4 gone, 21 for 1. So Vishesh will give himself the third over. And he gets Nishant Kalra with it. Magic with the bat. Magic with the ball. Vishesh Agarwal is pulling out all the stops today. It swung in again, and this time hitting the top of leg stump. Nishant Kalra going for the big heave. Now Harsh Sehgal needs to come in, and he knows only one way of playing. The best form of batting is attack in his eyes. He's asking what the ball is doing. It's not going to be easy to get Vishesh away today. 2 wickets. What a day for him. Absolutely incredible. The only thing he has done wrong today, Vishesh Agarwal, is lost the toss, and that has worked in his favour. Put into bat Initially it wasn't great, but how he has changed this game. Harsh Sehgal on strike. Floats it there. Not a bad option to Harsh actually. But if we can get one to swing back in, then Vishesh Agarwal could have Harsh alongside his scalps for the day, Nishant and Agastya. Wonderful bowling from the captain. Keeps low. Harsh does well to fend it away and get off the mark. Mahir with a swing and a miss. Beautifully bowled again by Vishesh, almost getting that outside edge of Mahir. And RCGC are making Satsi feel the pressure here. All the fielders are going up in unison. They know they've got a fighting total on their hands. And they've got a captain who is performing with bat and ball. This one is slightly wider. Vishesh comes in once again. This time Mahir tucks it away. I don't mind the two wides that he's bowled because this is his final over. Only 3 overs per bowler. Nicely bowled, and Harsh Sehgal gets his bat there just in time. Now this is a good ploy. Gurshan comes up and keeps, because we've seen in the past Harsh likes to bat outside his crease. So this is a good ploy. As I said, all the players know each other very well in the circuit. That's another one, and that will bring an end to Vishesh's spell. 2 for 12. A wonderful spell by the skipper. 5 gone. Power play is done. 26 for 2. Akash will continue. Swings it into Harsh, who can only play it away for a single. That shot played away very nicely by Mahir. But there is a fielder in place. Good piece of fielding on the boundary. '87 of 58. Saturday Club, who chased down the previous total against BRC pretty comfortably, have a bit of work on their hands. Nicely bowled again by Akash, this time in the block hole, not giving Harsh any room. Required run rate 9.16, which is not too easy on this sort of a wicket. Oh, brilliantly bowled once again. Harsh just about gets a bit of bat on it. Vishesh and Akash with the new ball have been fantastic. Both of them getting it to nip into the right-handers. But after this, they'll have to go to different bowlers. They have finished their quota of 3 overs each. Oh, wonderful delivery once again. Akash doesn't know how that has missed the top of off. Sometimes a bit of extra bounce can be your enemy as a bowler. He had Mahir beaten, but he went just over the bails. Last ball of Akash's spell. Tries for the same thing and gets him. Akash Agarwal with a dodgy hamstring and all gets the wicket of Mahir Bhatia. It didn't bounce enough. It was in the right shot to play. And Mahir, after a great innings in the previous game, has to go back to the dugout. 6 overs bowled. Saturday Club are in a spot of bother. 29 for 3. Time for Siddhant Agarwal to come into the attack. He was great with the bat, giving that added 30 runs to RCGC as they have put up a good score. 9.56 the required run rate. In walks Rohit Handa. If they can break this partnership, then they are well and truly up and running. Time for Vishesh now to don the wicket-keeping gloves. As I said, he is doing absolutely everything today. Nine overs to go, 86 to get. Siddhant. Smashed by Harsh. One bounce four. You cannot bowl there to Harsh Sehgal. He's one of the few who have got quite a few runs. On a wicket where lots of batters are struggling, Harsh is connecting and has found the pace of the wicket pretty all right. Play and a miss this time. That's more like it from Siddhant. Vishesh having a word with his bowler. RCGC have shown that they can pack a punch, that they are in this game as much as anybody else is. They are a team to reckon with. I think Harsh has changed his bat. Harsh cuts it away. Needs to play a long innings even though that's not his style. And of course Rohit Handa, who is as important as anyone in this Saturday club lineup. In the block hole, Rohit gets off the mark. Good comeback from Siddhant. 80 of 50. Well, if this was a 50 ball game, then they would require 80, and we haven't seen too many teams score that 80. And of course, you've lost your 3 batters already. That'll be another single. Needs to be quick. Very good throw by Akash. They are everywhere today. Between Akash, Siddhant and Vishesh. One more wicket. That is what RCGC will be thinking. If they can break this partnership, then they are in cruise control. These 2 batters can finish off a game in no time. You know how dangerous they are. Rohit plays that in the air. Good comeback from Siddhant after the 4. He concedes 4 of the next 5 balls. 7 gone, 37 for 3. Gulshan Grewal is the new bowler. Oh, that is very well bowled. Hits the top of off with his first ball. Arjun fields well. RCGC have to keep it tight. No boundaries in the next few overs. And then the run rate will only increase, the required run rate that is, which is now 9.83. They can get that to 11, 12. Pressure on Satsi. Already is a bit of pressure on Satsi. And that is another one. Gurshan is straight through the gate of Harsh. And that is clean bowled. And what a performance this is turning out to be from RCGC. Gurshan bang on the money. Drifted in slightly with the angle. Harsh missed it. All ends up. And no better sound than the deuce ball hitting the timber if you are a fast bowler. 38 for 4 now. Sahil Wadhwa walks in when Satsi are in a spot of bother. He opened in the last game. Missed out on some runs. What can he do today? That one keeps low and Vishesh misses it. We'll forgive him for that, for all that he's done today. Rajesh Chandan, who is a good sport, tidies up and fields well. There is the required run rate up to 10 now. 75 or 45. Gurshan coming in and doing a good job. Satsi 40 for 4. That'll be a wide, well kept by Vishesh. And another wide from Gurshan. As I said, playing after a while. Vishesh fields it. Decent throw. That'll be wide +2. So this is what they need to be careful of. RCGC, they know exactly what it is to turn the tide and the momentum. Maybe a bit of cross seam is required. Nicely bowled though. Good shot by Sahil. Needs to be stopped, and it is. Rohit on strike now. Nicely played away. Still should be only a single. Decent bowling here from Gurshan. Got the big wicket of the big man Harsh. Last ball of the 8th. On the stumps once again. Sahil plays it away. Need to build a partnership now, Sahil and Rohit, to try and save this game for Satsi. 8 gone. 47 for 4. Siddhant will continue. 68 of 42. He's got 55 wickets to his name on Crick Heroes. Sahil Wadhwa flicks that away quite nicely, but there is a fielder who does well, keeps it to only one. Sahil looking good today. Rohit Handa, we know he can turn a game on its head with the bat. One of the biggest six hitters I've seen in this circuit. Not going to be easy though on a pitch like this one. Under pressure. Plays that away quite nicely actually. Will they come back for two? Yes, they do. And that's 50 up for Satsi. Still a long way to go. 65 to get, or 40. And they've faced 50 balls here. They've got 50 runs. Current run rate of 6. Required run rate of 9.75. It's only a 5 boundary game. So they've got to make sure they bat the full 40 balls. Slower one there from Siddhant. Just trying to keep Rohit under wraps, which is not easy, having bowled to him many times. He can hit you absolutely anywhere on the ground. That is off the pads, won't be a wide. Rohit very strong down the ground. Will back himself if he gets a chance to hit it straight. But for now, Siddhant is bowling really well into his second over. Just 11 given away. Oh, and that is smacked by Rohit. You don't bowl to him there. A full toss and he will smash you to all parts of the ground. I think it's a one bounce 4. Yeah, just bounced before the boundary. And as I said, Siddhant was keeping him quiet. He bowls a full toss. 7 of this over. A bit of momentum might be swinging towards Satsi with that boundary. I've got to introduce another bowler as well here, RCGC. And Rohit backs himself, going straight down the ground. And smashes another boundary. Looks like it's gone all the way. What a hit. And suddenly with a 4 and a 6. That's a tough one for the fielder. The 4 and a 6 from 50, they go to 60. And that is what Rohit's about. When he gets going, it's tough to stop him. Sahil Wadhwa needs to stay there with Rohit. Even if he can't get the boundaries, no problem. Rohit has got off to a start. 16 of 9. Still required run rate 9.17. Sahil flicks that away quite nicely. It's beaten the fielder and it will go all the way for 4. He joins the party as well. No chance for the fielder Akash, who we know is struggling with an injury. RCGC missing out Abhinav Khetri as well, who would have surely bowled a few overs. He's nursing an injury too. Good comeback from Gurshan in the block hole. Sahil striking it nicely today. Of his 6 balls, he's middled all of them. Got a boundary from there as well. But a lot rests on the shoulders of Rohit Handa. In the air, will clear the infield, but Siddhant will tidy it up at long off. And they will stick to only one. Good partnership brewing between Sahil and Rohit. That's what Satsi need. Can they keep going though? Swing and a miss this time from Sahil. His eyes lit up. But this one pushed through by Gurshan, who is playing a huge part, a huge role in this game. Spoke to him before the game. And he's doing a good job playing after a while. The question is asked. It will be leg buys. It was definitely going down leg. All the runs count. We've got to bring in another bowler after this, because Gurshan and Siddhant have bowled 2 each. You need a 5th bowler to bowl 3. Unless they're going to use a 5th and 6th, of course. As pointed out by Siddharth Mini on the mic, which all the players can hear. Rajesh Chandan loves the bowl, especially in lawn bowling. Rohit comes down the wicket, but is cramped up quite nicely by Gurshan. Good adjustment. Ten overs gone. 30-run partnership comes up between Rohit and Sahil. 5 overs to go. This game is hanging in the balance. 47 to win of 30. So now the 5th bowler comes in. 68 for 4. It's crunch time. And Kritin Junjunwala comes on. Rohit will be looking to capitalize. That goes under his bat though. Anything in the slot at this pace and Rohit will look to go big. Plays that away quite nicely. Bit of a lap sweep. Will come back for 2. Don't see Rohit playing too many sweep shots. He's a big man. As I said, likes to go down the ground. Kritin loops it up and Rohit smashes that straight to the fielder's hands. He's picked out the fielder who has taken the catch and he goes on a celebration. It's a huge wicket for RCGC. They get the big man Rohit Handa, who cannot believe that he's picked out a fielder. It was a loose delivery, it was a full toss. Straight into the hands of deep square leg. And Satsi are 70 for 5. And all their hopes were on Handa. They'll have to look elsewhere. And in walks Prashant. Kritin Jhunjhunwala is a lucky man. That could have been put anywhere by Rohit, but he picked the fielder. Good catch taken as well in the outfield. And again, there's another twist in this tale. Prashant Malhotra comes in, highest of 32, strike rate 124, which isn't bad. Average is 13. Needs to get a few more. Now Sahil Vadva will be taking the responsibilities as the main batsman of these two. And Prashant can hit a few boundaries. Kritin will be relieved after getting Rohit's wicket. Prashant, the lefty, plays it away, gets off strike and off the mark. Ten for 6 sixes in this innings, rather this match. It's been an interesting fight. 4.2 overs left. You would back RCGC from this position. 44 of 26 with 5 batters in the shed. But can Sahil and Prashant fight back again from a Saturday club point of view? Played away by Sahil for a single. Kritin will have to bowl his 3. He's done well in his first over. 1 for 4. Last ball. Prashant plays it away for another quick single. Getting his eye in. 4 overs to go. 42 to win for Saturday Club. We need to go at 10 and over now. So this is interesting. Abhinav Khetri comes on. He can barely walk. He's got a pulled calf. But they are going to give it a go. He's going to come in and try and bowl here. We've already seen Prashant, or rather Akash, with an injury come in and bowl. 123 wickets, best bowling 4 for 30. And he is someone who can bowl well on this pitch. Also the man behind Viana Sports, where this is being telecast. Live stream rather. Viana Sports YouTube. One of the partners of this CSC Interclub T20, as you can see on the right hand side, along with T2, RAF TV, Endura, Wedding Bell Studio and the rest. Time for business now. Prashant on strike. Abhinav. That was pitching outside leg. And the ball doesn't bounce too much. Very enthusiastic, very passionate cricketer. As you can see with that appeal. He's struggling to get to the wicket. Manages to bowl and gets a bit of bounce on that. Prashant plays it away. Does he need to bowl just one over here so that Vishesh gets another option? So that he's got a 5th and 6th bowler. He can free himself up and bowl somebody else as well. This is an important over from Abhinav's point of view. Sahil goes for the big heave. Has he got that in the gap? Yes, he has. A welcome boundary for Sahil Wadhwa, which keeps Satsi in it. They need at least one boundary every over. Boundary and then a few singles. That gets you at least 9-10. Gets you at least 9 and 10 and over. Required run rate is around 10. Can Sahil get another one here? Can see that Abhinav can't generate any pace on his ball because he's injured. Flights that one and it doesn't bounce too high. Nicely bowled though. He does have a good flight. And he's fighting hard with an injury to his calf. Again, a bit of flight, and Sahil was going for it. He was going for the big one. There is also a bit of a time restriction. Last ball, can he get through this over? Keeping it under 10. That's important. Bit of loop on it, and the flight beats Sahil Wadhwa. Well bowled Abhinav, considering the injury. Only 5 off it, 2 overs to go. Satsia 78 for 5. So spurred on by Proteem and Vedant and Siddharth Mini, CSC officials who have done a great job getting this tournament together, I must say. Spurred Abhinav on and he went and bowled his over. Siddharth comes in. It is advantage RCGC here. They've got 3 overs to bowl. They could be inching towards a big victory here. Saturday Club have a solid team. RCGC have gone toe-to-toe with them. Has played into the gap once again. They need to come back for 2 if they can. No, they don't. Good throw as well. Very good throw. AD on the board. 35 of 17. Boundaries are needed. Sahil Wadhwa hit one in the last over. He needs a couple more here. Well bowled by Siddhant, follows the batter all the way. Prashant now on strike. Tucks up. Prashant there does Siddhant. Not giving him a boundary ball, not giving any inch for the batters to play with. It's been really good, Siddhant, with the bat and now with the ball as well. Can he finish it off? Maybe not. That will definitely be a no ball, and Prashant, he should have hit that away. And that is definitely a free hit. Every time I've praised Siddhant, he's bowled a full toss. And that is pulled away by Prashant Malhotra. That is a huge hit. And this could be where the tables turn. He was waiting for it. Short and on the legs, and Prashant has pulled a 6 out of the bag when CSC needed the most. That free hit, that no ball is costing Siddhant. It's not over yet. 27 or 14. Now we've seen that Prashant can hit big as well. Taps it away for just a single. "12 of the over. Sahil needs a boundary here. That'll make it a huge over. Turning the pressure back onto RCGC. And Sahil pulls it away. Has he got enough on it? He does. It's another boundary. Into the 90s goes Saturday Club. And they are well and truly in this one. Prashant and Sahil both getting boundaries. Taking it to the final 2 overs with 22 to get. This is a big call. Abhinav comes in to bowl his second. A very important over, the penultimate one of this game, which is in all probability going down to the wire. Maybe even down to the final ball. He needs to get in and get out his 6 balls without conceding a boundary. That is the objective for him. A wicket is a bonus. CSC need boundaries. Here we go. Prashant has to reach for it. That's well bowled. Slow, loopy, outside off stump. Very tough to hit for a boundary. RCGC have to play another game after this, mind you. There were 2 matches today. They can carry some confidence into the second one if they win this. "21 of 11. Loopy one. Sahil backs away. That was a ball for the front foot. Is it off the back foot? They're going to come back for 2. And Abhinav misses it. That was a chance to get the run out. Prashant was gone. It was a decent throw. He had to move a little bit. Eventually struck the stumps, but it was a bit too late. Good running though. 19 of 10. Sahil is looking for that one big hit. Flighty delivery. Plays it on the back foot again. Needs to play these on the front foot. That is what Prashant is saying. Slow and wide. That is what Abhinav is trying to do. Straight back to him. This one was a little shorter. Sahil feeling the pressure now. Needs to hit the boundaries. Good over from Abhinav so far. Just 3 off it. Under pressure. Comes on the wicket. Chance for a stumping. Khetri gets his man. Vadva has to depart. And on one leg, Abhinav picks up 1 wicket. And Vishesh gets a stumping to add to his 67, to add to his wickets. Great work by the wicketkeeper. Not an easy one to do after he's had such an eventful day. And that could be the end now. These 3 dots have really helped RCGC. We just need to keep their head now. Another Tulshan comes in. Proud owner of the Celica team in various franchise leagues around the city. Highest of 33. He needs that strike rate of 161. Could do with a few blows here. Comes on the wicket, misses it. Not out, says the umpire. And Abhinav gets through his 2 overs somehow. 1 for 8. Great job from him. Into the final over we go. Gurshan Grewal comes in to bowl the final over, 19 to win of 6. Prashant on strike. That's a wide to start things off. In fact, it's a no ball. It's off the stumps. It's off the wicket actually. Or was it an overstep? Either way, it's a no ball. And another free hit. You know what Prashant Malhotra did to the last free hit. He smashed it out the park. Agent of 6. And Prashant goes for another big one. Has he got enough on it? It's a 4. Siddhant can't stop it. And he makes the most of another free hit. He needs a few more of those here, Prashant Malhotra. He's shown us that he can hit the ball quite the distance. It was high in the air. And Siddhant missed that. Oh, he didn't judge it properly. If he was on the ropes, at least he would have stopped the boundary. Into the 100 run mark go Saturday Club. 14 of 5. Gurshan feeling the pressure slightly perhaps. He used to bowl a couple of balls without a boundary being hit. Prashant goes for another one towards the point region. And it looks like a catch has been taken. Very good catch taken there. And Gurshan picks up Prashant Malhotra's wicket. Great innings from Prashant. 16 of 13. But he has to depart, and that is a very important wicket at a very vital stage of the match. Good catch taken. And look at the celebrations. Big wicket. Gulshan does well. That was a decent ball. Wide. If you keep it away from the batters, then it's tougher for them to hit. He gets his second wicket. 4 balls to go. Nicely bowled. Amit Agarwal, the captain, comes out. He plays it down the ground. They need boundaries now. That's the only thing that will help Satsi. 13 of 3. This has to go to the fence for them to have a chance. Adarsh strikes it quite well, but it will only go down for a single. Oh, they come back for 2. That is great running from Adarsh, showing his speed there. (11 to win of 2). Gurshan has done really well. One more good delivery, and the game is RCGC's. This will be a big victory for them. Played away nicely by Adarsh, but another single only. And that is that. RCGC have won. Vishesh with the claps. He says to himself, we've done it. Well, he's done it. What a performance from him. Surely the player of the match. 2 wickets, 67 not out. Stumping, everything. Captained the team really well. Gushan has bowled really well as well. Amit plays that away for a single, and Satsi can only manage 106. RCGC with an 8-run victory over Satsi. Brilliantly done, all thanks to the skipper, who has led his side really well. Vishesh is your player of the match, and RCGC with an important win for themselves. So we have with us the man of the match, Vishesh, the captain of RCGC. Siddharth will be giving out the award. Vishesh with 67 not out, a stumping, a couple of wickets as well. We'll also ask him about the game. Firstly, Vishesh, is there anything you can't do?
I don't think I can play another game.
That was my next question. You went in with around 50 for 5. What was your thought process then?
No, well, even before the game started, our squad was severely depleted. But the people who did come up, we all decided we are going to compete. We are going to put up a respectable fight. And whatever the results happened, doesn't matter. We wanted to enjoy. And I think because we didn't worry about the results, it came.
Absolutely. Very well played and all the best for the next one. You can stay on with us for the toss. Great win for RCGC. Let's wait for the coin.
Very shabby coin.
It's fine.
Heads and tails. Yeah, you flipped. You can call.
Tails is the call. Can't see. It's heads.
Heads. We'll bat.
It's heads and RCGC have won the toss. They will be batting first. So the winning formula is what they want to stick with.